What do you call a bee that pretends to be famous? A wannabe. That's awful. Don't forget, comment your dad jokes down below. I might start hiding the jokes in the videos to make you work for them a little bit, won't you? Hello again, everybody, and welcome back. So Amazon's now had their product launch for 2022, and there's some interesting stuff in there, including the brand new streaming device, and it looks like an absolute beast. And there's also a little addition to it that some people may not notice, and some people might miss. Well, let's just take a quick look now. Right, so that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's crack on. Right, so if I jump over to the CNET website, this is where I watched the Amazon event live. They were just updating it constantly. There's a new Kindle, a new Halo. This tracks you sleeping without wearing anything. I've got to be honest, my brother can probably do with that. He snores, him. Really snores. Christmas present. And also what I will ask is comment down below what streaming device you use. And also next to it, comment what streaming device you think is the best. Period. Why is that funny? I'm not even American. There's a new Echo, which is now the 5th generation. Looks very similar to the 4th gen though, doesn't it? Got the Echo Studio, an Echo Auto. The TVs, they're really cheap for what they are. A QLED TV at 65 inch is $800. But what I will say is I've got a 55-inch JVC TV, which is 4K, and I've got a Samsung TV, which is also 4K, but there really is a difference in quality. But still, you can't grumble for them prices. And then this is the bad boy. Look, Amazon Fire TV Cube 3rd generation. I think it does look very clean, and we're going to take a quick look at that in 1 second. The specs, what's being added, everything. And then underneath that, we can see they've released an Alexa Voice Remote Pro. And as you can see, it has the ability to locate the device with a voice command. It's got motion-activated backlight and buttons. So similar to the NVIDIA Shield, this is why I like their remote, is it's backlit, and it's also got a Find Me function. So I've got kids. Remotes get lost. So I can just click that button, it'll beep, and I can find it. So that's what's going to make this remote very appealing. And also, the quick keys that we usually get on these remotes, it does say you can program to open specific apps or execute commands. And that's actually pretty good. And there is some other things, but the main thing today is the Fire TV Cube that we want to look at. So if we take a look at the 2nd generation Fire TV Cube, as you can see, this is the older version. And then we're going to jump over to the new one. There's a few things being added, and some things a lot of people were expecting and waiting for. As we can see, we've now got a dedicated Ethernet port, so you no longer need that Ethernet adapter to plug in to then plug your Ethernet cable in. You need none of that, but it doesn't say whether it's a gigabit Ethernet port, but it is still a great addition. And then you've also got a USB port above that. Now this is also awesome, no need for an OTG cable. You can expand the storage. It's going to make this device very appealing for a lot of people. And then you've got the IR extender, the power, a HDMI out, and then you've also got a HDMI in. Now what this means is you can connect any device to the Cube, then that will play through your TV. Now, I'm not sure what you'd add to this because you're using the Cube as your streaming device. I suppose you could add your cable box or something like that, and then it does kind of cut down on the wires, anything like that. I don't know what you'd add to the HDMI in, but let me know what you use that for in the comments section down below. And then, like I said, there is something a lot of people might not spot. I didn't spot it myself either. And you're going to see you've got the remote here, which is the new remote, but if I go across to the actual Remote Pro, you're going to see there's a few more buttons on there than what's on this one. So it does look like this one's not going to be backlit or have the Find Me function. And the design does look a little bit different as well. As you can see, the navigation arrows, they look a bit more sunk in than on that one. The shape is a tad different as well. But you don't get the Remote Pro with the Fire TV Cube from the looks. You do get an updated remote. But it was Mike that let me know about this, and as you can see, you can add the Voice Remote Pro, and it comes in at like £179. Now, what I will say is, that's quite a lot of money, isn't it? but it is something that's going to be competing with the likes of the Nvidia Shield. And also, if we take a look at the bottom, you can see high-speed HDMI and IR extender cables sold separately. So that's just something to note. If I go down to the specs, we can see it's still got 2GB of RAM and 16GB of internal storage. More than enough. The second generation Fire TV Cube is still a brilliant device. And when it comes to adding storage, we've now got that dedicated USB port. It's also got Wi-Fi 6E tri-band. The Fire Stick 4K Max has also got Wi-Fi 6. The Bluetooth is 5.2, whereas on the older Fire TV Cube we can see that's Bluetooth 5.0. Also, if you look at supported content formats, you can see it's got AV1. Now, I think this is something that YouTube are going to be pushing quite a lot on Google, and that's kind of future-proofing that device. And then the new Fire TV Cube as well has got upscaling, so you should be able to get your image even better. And I think it's going to be a brilliant device. It is a little bit pricey. Now, the price of the Fire TV Cube 3rd Gen is $139.99. But I was saying, hold off buying any devices because another Prime Day is coming up. We've got Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But Amazon are launching another Prime Day. I think it's the 11th and 12th of October. But this device doesn't release officially until October 27th. So it's very doubtful there's going to be any deal prices on Prime Day. But I'm interested to know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below. Do you think this is a good device? Me personally, I think it looks like it's going to be really good. The downfall for me is how you've got to pay extra for the Remote Pro or Pro Remote, because that does make it very, very expensive at like £175. But no doubt, if you can hold off, these are gonna drop in price. If you're already in the Amazon ecosystem, these devices are perfect. If you've already got an Amazon Fire TV Cube 2nd generation, the previous version, that's still a brilliant device. This has just got a few added features, it's more future-proof, and it looks a little bit different. Something I do like about these remotes, though, is the fact that you can program those buttons, the quick keys, to open whichever app you want. I do like that. And this is with the remote that's included with it as well. But yeah, it's pre-ordered. I'm going to be doing a review on it. I'm going to do a comparison test between that and the 2nd generation Fire TV Cube. But like I said, that's just a look at it. I will see you in the comments section down below. I'm very interested to see your thoughts on it. And I think they've added pretty much everything people wanted on there. Just that price though, innit? Price. Don't know what that were. Right, so that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you soon. Ta-da!